Thank you for joining me. My name is Frances. I'm the product manager for MoodleCloud, and today I'm going to be talking about custom domains. So some of you may know, and hopefully all of you do know, but MoodleCloud is our own Moodle's hosted version of the software. We have our SaaS offering. So we have it smaller kind of plans from 50 users through to 750 users. And this has been going since 2016. And now we've released our custom domains. So we're able to make that a bit more personalized experience for our users. Who can use MoodleCloud? Anyone really. And the people that really do use it for us are individual educators, people that are starting out with Moodle, so that's like their first experience. They have, small schools. There's some universities that use it. There's people that have universities that have changed to a different LMS, but they love Moodle and they still want to use it. So they use it for their own courses and they personally use MoodleCloud for that. We try and then get them to use the rest of their university with Moodle, of course, but it's not that easy sometimes. So how can we personalize MoodleCloud? That's where our custom domains comes in. What is custom domains? So usually when you sign up for a MoodleCloud site, you get your site name, .moodlecloud.com. So what we've introduced is to be able to have your own domain, whatever it wants to be. It could be yourschool.com sort of thing, or learn.yourschool.com, and be able to really personalize that whole Moodle experience with that. As you can see, I've got the standard moodlecloud.moodlecloud.com site, and that's, you can brand it with your branding as well and doing your background as much as you want to. Since launching our feature a couple of months ago, we have 20 implementations, and they've been able to improve that experience for their either customers or their learners and really personalizing it. So why does it matter to choose your custom domains for MoodleCloud? It strengthens your brand. So a lot of our users wanting to not have that MoodleCloud or Moodle because people might not understand what that is. They want to have it as their university or their workplace learning, and they can do that by having their own domain name. Accessibility issues as well. So if someone's going from their website, they can then go to learn.their website, and it's that smooth process for their users and their educators and things like that. It's also marketing's, it's really good for their marketing. They can have that same branded and all those sorts of things as well. And the trust, same sort of thing. You're having that same domain, you're not switching to different domains and getting that confusing, what's the word? Journey towards different sort of URLs. So our implementation process, we've tried to make that as smooth as possible. It's really easy to set up. You have to have one of our medium or standard plans to be able to get our access to our custom domains. So with that, then you also need to have access to your domain itself. You can do this all through our MoodleCloud portal, so you can select how to purchase it or upgrade, and you go through all the steps to give all the details, and then our technical team will be in contact to do a bit more of the background work on that. And then you're ready to go once it's verified and it's up, and you'll have your new domain ready to go. So the benefits for our educators, enhancing that professionalism. Your Moodle site can reflect your professionalism to your learners and really show that you're having that branding and that identity. It can focus on delivering that professional or corporate training, so you're having that branded throughout that process. it's also a commitment to having that security and trust, and having your customers, feel that it's all part of it. It's not switching to something else and going, what's that different, MoodleCloud.com type of domain, things like that. And learners is really important, that it's that familiarity, it's that trust, it's the branding, all of those sorts of things. So it's that same sort of process throughout that. Some of our real-world examples that we have. So as I was saying before, we have universities using it, and they're branding it throughout their process. We have independent training. We have educators, research institutions, corporate training services, organisations that are helping students bridge between university and workplace. And we also have cybersecurity companies using it as their learning hub, which is pretty cool. So a few little tips to make the most of your custom domain experience would be having access to the domain and being able to get that technical access really helps us so that we can make it a smooth transition. Choosing a subdomain is really helpful. It makes it better having your learning thing on something learn.something.com. Just makes it separate from the main website, and it makes it a bit more of a smooth process. Personalizing your Moodle landing page as well, so then you're also getting all of the branding as much as you possibly can. It's also mobile, mobile friendly. You're having that branding consistency, and regularly update your Moodle site so it is that sort of consistent. And we obviously take care of all the other things, including becoming the most recent Moodle version and stuff like that. Before I go into the Experience Lab, it's also really useful once you've outgrown a MoodleCloud site, because they are quite small, that you have that custom domain. You can then move towards a partner, or you can use Moodle US services, and we can help that behind those, make it a really smooth transition. So it's possible to grow. It's not just in those small learning spaces, and then you can grow and have it really customized with our Moodle partners. And lastly, I just want to mention about our Experience Lab. So please sign up. It's really important to do that so we can get consistent feedback. And there's 75, you get in the draw for 75 US voucher, which is pretty exciting each month. And we use all of that feedback to come back and learn about our product, as well as the Moodle Core product as well. And it's really useful information for all of us. So that's it. I think I ended quite early, but if you have any questions that you want to come up to me afterwards, please do. But yeah, thank you so much.
We have time for questions. So is there any question? Feel free. Actually, I have one. I was wondering if this was a request, if this was a feature that was quite request, because I imagine so.
Yes, so it's part of our research that we do. We do research in a lot of different ways. We do a yearly survey. We then constantly get that feedback from our users with our customer support, as well as our customer interviews we do. And it was one of the top requested things for our customers to have that. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, actually, sorry, there's a question, so.
Yeah, if I may. It looks, yeah. What kind of support requests you get mostly from the clients? So what they are about? I mean, most of the tickets you get, the requests, what are the?
Is this in general or just about custom domains? Is that?
I'm not talking about custom domains. I'm talking about the whole MoodleCloud.
We get a varied amount of support issues. So sometimes it's about invoicing issues. They need to update those sorts of things, billing addresses, adding VAT numbers, all of that sort of stuff. And the other percentage would be, you know, how to do a certain thing within Moodle. So that's where we point them towards our knowledge bases and things, because we don't actually offer that one-on-one support. And that's when we say, you know, if you need that dedicated support, to go towards a Moodle partner or services to be able to have that really interaction. But yeah, a lot of it is, I guess, some of it's things setting up. But yeah, some of it's very detailed on how to, so it depends on the customer.
Thank you.
Francis, sorry. I have a question. Thank you for the presentation. You mentioned that in this case, the landing page can be personalized, right? And my question is, if when a user going to use the mobile app, that personalization, it will be rendered as well in the mobile app?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries.
Thank you.